You could ask him as many questions as you want.
All right, I'm going to ask Isco, but I'm going to ask you, Uzi, also.
Okay, no problem.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? So, technically I learn here. I go to school here. I live here. This is the place I live. This is my home.
Why do you live here?
Why do I live here? First of all, you see how beautiful it is all around. Second of all, it's a place that really feels like home, and it's good enough for me to live here. So I decided to live here.
You decided. How did you get here?
How did I get here? So my older brother, most of the children here come from a really dati house, from a Haredi house.
Yes.
And I didn't do that good in their schools and all of their programs. I wasn't the best student in their program. So I started going between schools. I went to a couple of schools. I tried a lot of programs, and nothing was really that good for me. And one year, my older brother that also learns here, he's a year older than me. He heard from one of his friends about this place. And he came here, and I heard from him he really likes it and he really enjoys here. So I decided to come here also to see the place. And from then I'm here.
And here is for you like a family? Eh?
Really like.
What is your normal day here? How old are you, so first of all?
Now I'm in a month I'm 17.
All right.
Yeah.
What is your normal day here? Because I see here horses, I see a lot of things, but I don't see.
So the normal day we wake up at 6:30. I wake up every morning. There's a group that goes to run around here. So every morning, every 2 mornings, I get up at 5:30. I run for 45 minutes all around here. We have a car that goes after us and everything. But then regularly,
just to check you are everything correct.
That everything's okay, and there's someone that runs with us from the school program, and we all run together. It's really fun.
Yes.
And then the days that we don't run, we wake up at 6:30. And at 7 we sit everyone together in a room. There's a room down there that's like the living room of the class.
Yeah.
And we sit there and we drink coffee together and we talk and we start the morning with coffee and a cookie and speaking a little. And then until 7:20. At 7:20 we clean all the rooms.
You clean everything.
We clean everything. We clean the rooms. We get everything ready. And then until 7:40, one kid cleans the room, the other kid goes and collects the garbage around. The other kid,
who decides? Who decides? You have somebody in church, or you decide everything here?
And sometimes in some classes, the classes that the children could decide, they decide. But in some classes also there's a madrich that decides everything of that.
All right. And after that, you're ready. It's like 8 o'clock.
After that, you could go to daven. If you want, I go davening because I really like it. But some people that don't like it, so they gather around all together and they sit and they show us, let's say, stuff about the Israeli army, about a lot of interesting stuff, and they sit and they watch that.
Yeah, because you're almost at the guild of going to the department.
Yeah, I have some time, but And
you study here?
I study here, so after the davening, until 8:15 there's davening. At 8:15 there's breakfast. You sit in breakfast room.
Very correct times. It's like 8:15. No, 8:15. All right.
And 8:15 there's breakfast until 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock we go up to school. The school is up there.
Yes.
And there's
it's a school just for you, or it's a school around?
No, it's only for the students that stay here.
Yes.
It's only for the students that stay here.
Yes.
It's a 5-minute walk. It's really close. And we do the bagruyot. The bagruyot is the Israeli test.
Yes,
all the Israeli tests. So now I'm in the year of bagruyot. It's a lot of studying. It's studying a lot, but
then you have a lot of free time. You come out from school.
No, so we have school. We have 45 minutes school class, 10-minute break. 45 minutes school class, 10-minute break until 1:30.
Yes.
At 1:30 we have lunch until 2 o'clock. From 2 o'clock we go back to school until 4.
Yes.
And then at 4 we have free time. So there's a lot of chugim.
Activities.
A lot of activities that we could go to twice a week. There's activities. There's kids that learn how to play music. There's a gym here, a really nice gym. A lot of activities.
What do you do with the horses?
With the horses, so the kids we have once a week, a day that we walk here in the around the village. We in the some walk down in the greenhouse, some walk up in the with the grapes, and we have an arrow that each student rides around on the horses, learns how to walk with them, cleans those cells and everything.
You said you work at the wine and
everything.
you have to work here.
Yeah, there's one
What's
day.
your job here?
What's my job? I don't have a specific job,
Right.
but once a week, so I could choose. I could go down and walk in the greenhouse and plant stuff and pick stuff, and I could walk with the horses. You could clean the cells. You could ride. You brush them. You
build everything here? They told me that everything
here students build, except for this building.
All right,
This building is but yeah, everything the students build.
How do you feel about working with you? Because almost everybody, if somebody wants, almost everybody, we come to a school, we come to a place where it's already built, it's already there. Maybe we have to make the bed.
After you
we have
build
to
something, you feel like you have something in it, and you care about it much more, and every time
you really
see
build it, because many people think, all right, you put up a hammer.
No, kids really build it, and I do stuff here all the time, all around. I fix stuff. All the students put hand in to hold the place up, and the second you do that, you really feel part of the place. It feels like your place, because you build stuff in it, you fix stuff in it. It's your home. It's really good. It's a really good thing.
Tell me something. You were at your house with your family. How's the difference? How is it here? You don't miss your family?
No,
Where did you live there?
I live in the old city in Jerusalem.
All right.
And I get along really good with my family, and I go once in 2 weeks. I see them.
You are good.
But there's some students that don't get along that good with their families, so they stay here, and they stay here for almost the whole year. They live once in a blue moon.
What do they say to your family about you are not so religious? Because you are religious, you go to
So there's most of the kids had a lot of fights with their parents before they came here. But the second they came here and they saw that, okay, he's not that religious, but he wakes up in the morning and he does stuff, and he's a good person. Also, if he's not that religious, and most of the families really get along after a while here. They start understanding the child more. He understands them more. They get their points out. It's much better.
Let me understand. If you were at your house at the old city, you were now studying at the yeshiva, and it was all the day yeshiva studies.
Yeah.
That's what it was your future there 3 years ago.
That's what they wanted. Yeah. I didn't want it. I didn't want it, so I wasn't that good of a student then. But yeah, that's.
You didn't like it to be.
I didn't. It's not for me. I can't sit the whole day and learn and read a book. I like it. I really like learning.
Yes, it looks like you like it to study.
I really like studying, but it's you could be in the really religious places. You could be all really good.
Yes.
Or they look at you as like nothing. And I couldn't stand in the whole all day and all that. So I did some stuff. And it wasn't enough for them, so I needed to find a different place. And
it's by your decision. You have your parents say go to Zoharim. I told us our brother.
When I got here, my parents couldn't really tell me what to do or what not to do. Yeah. I got here and I saw the place, and it was.
And your brother was before you.
Yeah,
how did it was with your brother? Because it has to be very.
Yeah, my
for you it was already. Your brother's already there.
Yeah, for me after they saw how my brother succeeds here and everything he achieved here, so.
But how did you feel it? How was your house when your brother said, "I don't want to be here. I want to go to some place else"?
I'm sure it was.
He didn't know Zoharim.
Yeah.
How did he get here?
Someone from the old city that I know, someone that knows my family, told my parents. My parents didn't know what to do with him, because what can you do with a child that doesn't like school, that doesn't like? There's nothing to do with it. And my parents went through a lot till he got here and found the place.
All right.
And
how was your house after your brothers went? They feel bad, your parents. They feel correct.
I'm sure at the beginning.
You were here. You were there.
I'm sure at the beginning they didn't. They were thinking a lot if they did the right thing or not. I'm sure now after they saw what he achieved and what I achieved here, nothing happier than them on the planet. Really,
They are happy
really
about
happy,
it.
really, really
It
happy.
doesn't matter you are not so religious. You are
As long as
you are
you see-
How long are you? How many are you in your family?
We're seven children.
7 children.
Yeah.
So you are the
I'm
oldest.
number 3.
You're number 3. The first one is there.
The first one is another 1 grade over me,
Yes.
and then I have an older sister.
All right.
But and then there's.
What do you say to all the boys that are here? Are they all religious?
Oh, no, not all.
No.
No, but you have to keep your Shabbat. Also, if you're not religious, not because you have to do something, it's because that's the minimum that the
Oh.
village asks for, and that's what they do. And you have to go with the kippah on your head. That's
All of them, you have to be with a kippah? Because
Yeah.
I see many that they are not with a kippah, some of them. But
you're supposed to be with the kippah on your head. That's
there is no somebody here can say, be religious, you have to.
You know, and you don't have to go to daven if you don't want.
You don't want.
If you choose, I choose.
It has to be like choosing. It's
but
there's
the
way,
the
because it
thing
has to
is-
be not an obligation. It's like, if you want, go.
If you want to go, if not,
It becomes more interesting.
Before, when I was in a really religious school, they used to make me go daven, and then I didn't like it. So I used to sit there and talk, and I didn't daven. Now when I go, and every child over here that goes to daven, he goes because he really wants to daven.
That's excellent.
And now when he goes,
Now, it looks like you are.
it's the most fabulous thing because he really wants it. It's 100% him. It's nobody on top of him telling him what to do. It's really him. So it's really beautiful to see it.
Tell me, what is for you, Zoharim? Now, how do you see it?
Now it's like my second home. Like my home. I'm here the whole time. I'm here 24/7. I go once in 2 weeks home. I'm here the whole time, and I love the place. And whatever shows you that I love it. I'm here already for 2.5 years. If I wouldn't have liked it, I would have left the second I got.
You can leave whatever you
I
want.
could leave whenever I want. No one's making me be here. And I choose.
And you go to your house. They don't tell you
go anywhere
stay
I
here.
want.
They don't ask you to stay there.
No, I could. They could ask.
But you are happy there, and they are happy.
Yeah, they're really happy, and I'm really happy. I could do anything I want. If I wouldn't have liked the place, I could have went to wherever I want now and sleep wherever I want. I decide to be here because I really like the place, and I've been here for the last 2.5 years because that shows you what this place is.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.